What's going on? We up here with Trap Star Carz, and I'm with none other than the freestyle king himself, living legend in Houston, Texas. What's going on, Flip?
Hey man, say man, what it do, man? Mr. Exotic Pop in the building, man. Flip Mayweather, how you doing, brother?
Man, I'm good. Didn't you have Flipperachi too, man? For a
Man, I
minute,
got
when
so
the
many
Flipperachi?
aliases: the Freestyle
Yeah.
King, the Leprechaun, Bart Pimpson, Swisher Sweet Simpson, Bartholomew Jackson,
God damn.
Gerald LaFlirt, uh, Mr. Papados, Mr. Ryan
Oh, I
Spinners,
remember the Mr. Papados. I remember that one. That was going
yeah,
hard for a minute. I remember
Flip
the Mr.
Mayweather,
Papados. Yeah.
Flip Gates,
Yeah, that one. That one was another one. The Flip Gates
yes,
was another one. That was real catchy about then, especially with that whole little war, Microsoft and Mac and
yep,
everything was
and
coming
then the
out. So yeah, that
Freestyle
was
King,
real.
and the
Right. Then the
Freestyle King,
Freestyle King, that
yeah,
always stayed up.
yes
All right,
sir.
man. So let me ask you this, bro, because I got word that your car right now, your favorite car is the Cullinan. And I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like at first I figured it was gonna be like peanut butter and jelly tan, mustard and mayonnaise, foes and voes. But what's up with the Cullinan, man? How's that even come about, bro?
I
Like, why is
mean,
the Cullinan your favorite car right now?
because it's well for starters, like when I was 18, on I Can Do That, I rapped. I'm 18 and I got a Bentley truck. That's way before a Bentley truck was ever even made, right? So I
Right.
futuristically predicted that Bentley trucks and Rolls Royce trucks was gonna be coming to fruition. So that alone, so the fact that we fast forward to now and this Bentley truck side, and I had one of those, and the Rose truck, but the Cullinan, man, mine is a black badge, and
Ooh.
the
Okay.
stars, like the stars shoot, like in the newer ones, like the stars are shooting stars. So like in the Wraith, we
Okay.
had the stars, um, Ghost, we had it custom. So the Cullinan, man, is just so roomy, man. It's roomy, and when you driving, bro, you feel like you floating. Like I'll be doing like 85 or what I mean, some shit like that, and I'll be like, it'll feel like I'm going 50, and I'll be like, oh
Yeah.
shit, let me slow down, let me slow down.
Yeah, that active suspension is crazy in the Cullinan. So I see you know a little bit about your cars then.
Yeah, yeah, and I know a little something, something,
Okay.
man, enough to
Okay, that's
survive.
all right. That's good because you're gonna end up with 4 questions based around your car to see how much you actually know about the car. And I already know you was pretty good in school, damn good, and you ball, right? You used to ball out in school, right?
Yeah, I played
So,
basketball,
right.
football, and baseball.
All right, so you got the competitive nature. So we're gonna kick this thing off with the first trivia question before we roll into the questions about yourself, industry, and about other things that you may be involved with. So your first trivia question is this: what is the horsepower rating of the Cullinan? You got A, 630 something horsepower,
Mhm.
B, 563 something horsepower, or C, 425 horsepower.
Man, that's so crazy. Uh, I'm gonna have to guess on this one because I would just probably take B then. You know,
Damn, you got that shit right. you got
Look,
it right.
I'm
You
like, I'm
got
gonna
that
take the
shit right.
middle. So what B is what?
563 before the black badge is 591 and up.
That's crazy.
Damn, bro. So you started off with 25 points right there. So that's 25 points. You can only get up to 100. So you got your first 25 points
Now
right there,
that's
man.
gangster.
I
That's
ain't gonna lie, man. I was like, I don't know, that one might stick him, but you got it. You got
I
it.
know, and that was a guess. And the crazy part, I love cars. Like, well, I like them a lot. I don't love material shit. I like
That's what
cars
I
a
said.
lot. But I never been one of, you know how most people that love cars and they're fanatics, they be like, yo, this has this many horsepower and this. I don't give a damn how much horsepower it got because I don't plan on speeding and
Using
doing.
it all.
Yeah, like I'm trying to be low key. I know it's hard to be low key in the double R, but in the other
Facts.
cars, like I just don't. I don't plan on speeding. We don't have an autobahn over here, so I don't
True.
really be into that horsepower shit, man, because I ain't trying to race nobody.
Got you. But you nailed that one. So you off to a good start.
Thank
So
you.
let's roll into the more things about Flip and the industry and the things that you do. So first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give you big salute for your collaboration levels, bro. Because it seemed like you collab on a big level. And I'm not even just talking about music. I'm talking about in the community. I'm talking about things as far as even you collab even with battle rappers. I know I seen you collabing with Easy the Block Captain. Reed Dollars is a legend.
Right.
But why do you collaborate, or why do you feel motivated to collaborate on that level in so many different areas?
Because I come from a musician family, right? So I started out doing music for church and God and stuff like that. So it was never for the money, right? So when I was able to
Mm,
start getting money by doing talent shows and battling, because I used to rap battle too, and I'm like, okay, well
I
then
know.
cool, I'm making money. So I never, let the industry control me because my dad, I got a great support system and the people that taught me things that I know. I never let the industry control me and change who I am. So I've always been a person to show love and keep somebody next to me and under my wing and show them how to be their own boss because I came in the industry as a CEO. Most
Mm,
artists they come in as artists and then they be like, okay, I want to start my label. Then they make a label. Like I started off as a CEO, so my mind frame is different. And a lot of people, when you sign major deals, the major labels they try to tell you like, hey man, don't mess with nobody who's like less famous than you. You know what I mean? They'll tell you,
got
oh,
you.
don't collab with him. It's gonna help him more than it's gonna help you. You know, like,
That
and I
hierarchy.
I don't let a person's status control what happens with the art. Like it was an artist by the name of EJ Carter from St. Louis. He had a record called Propane. It was dope as fuck. I remember hearing it, and I remember him going off on this second verse. And we were supposed to do the record or whatever, and it ended up not happening. I don't know if it was because of what my fee was, but then like a year later on Thanksgiving, I'm like, damn man, I wonder what happened to that guy, man, with that song. I'm like, the world got to
Right.
hear that shit. So I called
Right.
him out the blue, like, hey bro, look, I don't know what happened with the feature. I don't know if it was the money, but forget the money. I'm gonna do the record for free. We go shoot the video. We go do this shit, and then we did that. I took him on the road. He ended up making beats for me. We ended up doing a whole project from Pie Town to H Town, and dude is doing his thing. He used to play basketball like overseas or whatever, and I respected his hustle and the fact that he wasn't afraid to invest in himself and
Right.
dude. So I just like that kind of shit, man. K Shine, I fuck with K Shine. I fuck with
Oh
Casper.
yeah, yeah.
Hollow the Dunn, I fuck with Ear Will. I fuck with Geechee.
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
I'm
Pontiac
T-Top.
hard out there.
Yeah, like I fuck with all the battle rappers, man. The Mooks, there's so many to name. The Lux, like it's like this, bro. Just like they fans of me and they fuck with our music. When I see
Yeah.
them, I be like, nigga, I'm a fan of y'all. Like we watch y'all on the tour bus. You know what I'm
Right. That
saying?
art. Right. That
Yeah,
other art.
Disaster, Mav Hoffa, like just everybody.
Geechee
I don't
damn
want to
sure
leave
on the
nobody
road.
out, but I fuck with the culture. So I love helping people and what's the word? I'll say
Transcend.
flipping the transferring great energy, but like flipping the narrative that you know the little story what they tell you. You never want to meet your idol type shit because
Ah, got
right
you.
because
It could
they
be
feel like they're
hellified
gonna
disappointed, bro.
correct. So I always want to let a motherfucker know, like when they meet me, when fans come up to me and tell me, "Hey man, your music got me through this," and blah blah blah. I should have listened. Blah blah blah. I played this for my
Yeah, that's a
kids. Like,
hard one.
yeah. So I love to hear that because that lets me know, okay, I gotta keep making this type of shit as well because you can get caught up in just trying to make commercial shit and forget your core. So I never forget my core. Like when you buy my albums and jam my albums, it's messages in them. Like I might put a couple records for the ladies, I might put a couple flousing records, but the rest of
True.
that shit go be what I've been through. It's a fact. We ain't scared. I should have listened. You know what I'm
True.
saying? The biz. Like I'm gonna give you some game and pass on the knowledge that I learned so you can be a boss and not let nobody take advantage of you.
So let me ask you on the boss status because you are doing something that's I don't want to say it's definitely not normal, but you are collabing. You got exotic pops, right?
Correct.
So I want to know because this more seen. There you go, black owned. But my thing is, what do we as a community have to do in order to ensure or to promote and help exotic pop get to the level of the big two soft drink commercial? And I ain't worried about saying any names because they not
Mm.
paying for nothing over this way, but exotic pops is a different thing. So what is it going to take to get exotic pops from there to a major grand stage where it becomes what we would know as a big three?
Man, it just take different people that own stores and boutiques and barbershops. All they got to do is go to Exotic Pop Distribution. You can fill it out, put your tax ID number, and you can order Exotic Pop for your business and have it there. Um, and we looking for more reps. We probably in like 33 cities right now.
Okay.
33 cities, probably 20 states, and we still expanding and still growing. So we got Exotic Pop Kids with the vitamins and the water. We got dog water. We
Nice.
just secured a deal with HEB. So we working smart. But yeah, anybody that want Exotic Pop, man, we make the sodas, we make the cool cups, we make tea, we make unsweet tea, we make water. We got a water with Sauce Walker. My brother Peasy, he did his own water. He did his own drink. We got drinks with everybody, and what we do on the bottle of all of those drinks, even Vanessa Gillian, who died, the soldier that got killed, like we did a water for her. Like on the bottles, it'll say portions of this goes to help blah 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 community. So
Being
for mine, it
transparent.
says help the Cloverland community. For Big
Right.
Pokey, it says the Yellowstone community. So we do so much stuff with the kids and the mayor. You know what I'm saying? We got our own day as Exotic Pop. I got my own day. Actually got 2 days. I received my doctorate. So you know what I'm saying? I'm actually Dr.
Oh,
Flip now.
congratulations, bro.
Yeah, yeah, man.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's big time shit.
So that's
Big
it,
time
man.
shit.
Exotic Pop Distribution, man. Go there and order. And you don't even have to be have a big company, man. Like we service a lot of stuff. We make custom refrigerators for those places that want to,
Oh, that's
carry our
crazy.
drinks. Yeah, so let's make it work. That's how we do it.
All right, so on another side of that, because that's what I was gonna get into as far as I think people need to be aware, because I think it's unfortunate sometimes people get caught up in it gotta happen right now. And I think that is a fault in our community. Like it gotta happen right now. And if we can't make it happen, then automatically we just start pouring our money into something that's not gonna cycle back into what I call BDC. I call it black dollar circulation, right?
Right.
We can keep that dollar in and rotate, and then it'd be good, but it leaves so quickly. So with that being said, you already kind of went into some of the details of what Exotic Pop does for the community. So what keeps you all motivated to keep doing that during the whole time you're trying to grow a brand? Because a lot of companies are making billions out of the Black community and they don't even put a fraction of that money back in. So I can imagine the size that you are now, but you're very passionate to that. So what keeps you motivated to keep doing that?
Hey, you heard the phrase, it's in me, not on me.
Mm,
Like we are programmed to help people. We're programmed to uplift people that aren't in good situations, whether it's mentally, financially, spiritually, emotionally. Like so, at the end of the day, we go get our blessings from God, and
facts.
our brand, is a brand of quality, a brand I can stand by, and
Okay.
it's we programmed to do it. It's in us, not on us. That's all I can tell you.
Okay. That's a fact. So right now we got a second trivia question coming up. You already won. You 1 for 1. You 1 for 4 right now. You trying to make it all the way through. All right.
Yeah.
Your second trivia question is now it could be basic. You don't have to go into detail about specific names, but name at least 3 colors that the Cullinan is offered in.
I mean, definitely black.
Facts.
Uh,
That's one.
it's like this. It's a grayish. I don't know. It's like a wolf gray type color.
It's called tungsten. All right. You
Yeah,
got that
yes,
one. So
yeah.
that's 2.
And then it's like this. It's not teal. I seen a lime green one though. I seen a green one with the refrigerator, and I was torn between getting that one and the
Okay.
stars. I was like roof refrigerator or shooting stars. I'm like, I just gotta look at the stars. Like my kids, they love looking at the stars. They get in there and they just be looking at that shit. It's inspiring. But
Okay.
I seen a lime green one before, and I've seen a aqua. Like I think Fat Joe got one, or Cali got one. It's like a
Boom.
aquish kind of.
All right. So black, blue, and tungsten. So
Okay.
you got damn okay. So now you 2 for 4. So you got 25 more points on that. So the 11 total colors are diamond black, anthracite, jubilee silver, silver midnight blue, darkest tungsten, Salamanca blue, scholar red, bohemian red, English white, and Arctic white.
Man, they got some elegant ass
Yeah, they got
names.
some elegant. Right, they got
I,
some
I
elegant
never
ass
be looking at
colors.
the names like that. Like that's crazy. So mine must be the diamond black.
Yeah, You got most likely you got the Diamond Black. I think that Salamanca Blue and that Scala and that Bohemian Red probably crazy.
Straight up,
Yeah,
man.
definitely. All right, so let's get into more of you, and I'm gonna credit you for this because I know coming out of Texas, I'm born and raised out of San Antonio.
A
So
tone.
yeah, man, northeast side. So
Okay.
I coming out of Texas when I left there 16 before I went into the military, it was big about the artists there. So when I brought my music from home going somewhere else, people like, man, what the hell is that shit you playing? And when you start putting people on to that, people like they don't even know, like Klondike Cat, Flip. You start talking about Zero, they like, man, what the hell is this shit? Then you start playing the DJ Screw, which rest in peace to him.
Mm-hmm.
But let me I always credited you, and I always got into a lot of debates about you when it came to selling out of the trunk. Like people thought when you started doing that shit, it was like unfathomable. People like, this man can't be making this money. So I always credited you for being a pioneer of being really independent. Next person I would say would be Dolph. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace on him as well. But what does it take for a person to be independent? Because everybody can't do that shit because everybody's not doing it. So what kind of person does it take to really be independent and be successful at it, Flip?
Um, for starters, salute and appreciate you serving military. My grandpa. Put it like this: I got like 5 family members that's military, so
Oh, shit.
I come from a
Salute.
military family. So appreciate you serving.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Um, and as far as selling out the trunk, bro, like I come from a family full of hustlers. Like, um, we just get out and go. Like my grandmother, God bless her soul, she pretty much turned our garage into a beauty shop and made millions out of her, out the garage. And then she
Facts.
bought another beauty shop down the street. So she ended up having 2 shops and having
That's
people pay her
crazy.
booth fees. And then my grandpa was in the military. And then he worked at Maxwell House Coffee for like 35 years. And so, like, I used to always get coffee. That's why I don't drink coffee now, because I used to always have all the new coffee as a kid. So,
Right.
and I
You
used to get,
coffeeed out.
yeah, man. I used to literally ride on floats and stuff, like for the parades, like the
Oh,
Maxwell
that's
House
dope.
coffee floats. Like when I was a kid, 8 years old, 9 years old, riding on the floats in parades. So, like, I
That's
was
dope.
built for this. So I just always been a hustler, and I applied the same tactics that I use, like from the streets, as well as what I saw other people like who came before me, like the Jay Princes, you know what I'm saying, that came before me, you know what I'm saying? The Tony Drapers, it's different people
Mm,
that came before me. The Bad Boys, the Cash Money, like they were putting out albums before me. They've been around a long time, so I studied everybody's blueprint, black print, green print, and applied what I knew, applied me playing all the sports I played. I was always team captain. My hustle,
facts.
having a mouthpiece, um, the schools that I went to, learning about business. My dad is a master car salesman. He sold cars, so I just utilized all these different things. And you then being affiliated with DJ Screw. So seeing what everybody was doing, I just soaked it up like a sponge, and I just put my own flip to it. And I'm pressing up mixtapes and getting them out there and selling them, but with an autograph. You buy the autograph, you get the mixtape free. So um,
Damn.
I was doing that. Everybody was like, man, you wasting your time. And I was making a lot of money doing it, picking up more money on my back ends. It was a store in Austin called Music Mania. Man, I used to go there and pick up more money for my mixtapes than I would be getting on my back end for the show. Like, so I just would always, and I would give shit away. I gave away so much music, and people would be like, man, you should just sell it. I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna give it away. I say, next time I come out here, they gonna know that shit. And I
Right.
did it, gave away. Come back to the town 3, 4 months later, they know that shit. Give them another mixtape. Gave away, gave away. Then it got to the point where I'm like, okay, I didn't gave away enough. Now we selling. So I don't care if I'm in the
Mm,
drive-through, somebody notice me and shoot some good energy. Man, I fuck with your music. Hey, here you go. I just give them a free CD, free mixtape, free T-shirt, just something, and keep it moving, man. And people remember that. That is more
facts.
impressionable than a street team person walking up to you saying, "Oh, here's Flip Flyer." Like,
That's a
nah.
fact.
The story that go with my shit is, man, Flip gave this to
Flip
me
this
himself,
shit.
and you can't beat that. Oh, yeah, it is.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That is a fact. So my next thing, man, getting into that, because you know you got the title Freestyle King, and I do remember when you got that. When facts. When Robert Davis, when he put that on you, bro, sucker screwed up click. That's what I'm saying. I mean, when he put that on you, I remember being in Texas, man, and it wasn't all celebrated. You know, some of that name came with a little bit of like anything that comes when a king gets crowned. It's like, nah, like why does he get that? Was there any pressure for you when he gave you that title, man? Did you feel any pressure to like live up to a certain status or keep it going or anything like that? Because that was a big thing in Texas, man. I remember when you got that, and it wasn't
Right.
all, everybody wasn't all peachy about it.
Yeah. Nah, I don't know what pressure is. I don't know what stage fright is. I don't know what nervous is. I don't know what none of that shit mean. You know, we was trained not to even use those words in our vocabulary. Um, but
Strong.
the feeling I will say is that I felt like Bruce Leroy when he got that glow. So Flip Leroy is one of my other, names too. You know, because
That's a
I got
solid
the
movie
glow.
if y'all don't know.
Yeah, one of my favorite movies. So The Last Dragon. But yeah,
Yeah.
so ain't no pressure. It's just what I do. And at the end of the day, I kind of cared how people felt at the time. But as time grew, I didn't give a damn because I'm here to do my part and surpass anything that came before me and do it at a high level and bring other people with me and push
Right.
them to be their own bosses and to care about their quality as well. So fuck how they
Solid.
feel.
Solid. All right, man. So we got the 3 for 4 coming up, man. You right now you're on like the 30, on the 30, you crossed over the 50. So here's your next trivia question. And you already hitting it to it, so I kind of think you might end up being 3 for 4 before we get out the gate. So the lights in the headliner of the Cullinan represent what? A, prestigious level of the Cullinan. B, the market and economic status of those who own a Cullinan. C, a specific star constellation.
Damn, that's crazy. What's A again?
A is the prestigious level of the Cullinan.
And B is what?
B is the market and economic status of those who own a Cullinan.
And C
is a specific star constellation.
Man, I looked at some of this stuff. Some people be having their stuff custom with some real constellations in there. It's like between A and B with me.
Which one you gonna rock with?
Damn. Damn. Like I kind of want to go with the constellation, but I feel like they put that on there to trick motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just gonna go with A, dog.
You gonna go with A?
Yeah.
A, that's the first one you got wrong, man.
Is the star?
C. It's C. The specific star constellation that legitimately is over the factory in Sussex, UK.
Right,
so that
crazy.
star constellation that sits over the factory is in there along with 8 different animations of shooting stars that you can have programmed in the headliner, which you talked to about earlier.
That's crazy though. Yeah, that's crazy. That is a real one. Like I just thought they just put some random shit up there. That's dope.
Nah, it's over the Goodwill factory, man. So like anytime you get into a Cullinan or a Bentley, you see that star constellation, it legitimately is an astronomical star constellation. So they not playing no games with the implementation in that car, man. So
hey, that's dope.
So your next question, we about to roll into a category that to me I find important, because sometimes I think that not only is in a small business sense, but in a large business sense, I think a lot of times rappers promote a lot of brands and are not getting a kickback. And I know back in the day you were big on the Burberry, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct.
So at that time when you were rapping about Burberry, did you have any type of deal, kickback, or any type of agreement with Burberry as far as a financial exchange or anything like that?
Nah, I ain't have.
Okay.
I ain't know them people. I just like that shit, and same way we like Versace and all the other or money exchanges and shit like that.
Okay. So how do you feel when it comes to us, not only as people, but especially in the entertainment industry? people represent these brands but don't get anything from them, do you think you should always aim to say, hey, if you're gonna use my likeness, you're gonna use my platform, you should try to work a deal to get a kickback, or do you think it just comes with the territory?
It's a combo of shit, man. Like some shit is free, some shit is not. You know, you just got to gauge on, do you want the money up front or do you want the marketing and publicity? But it don't hurt to ask for no money. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
it's really on you.
Okay. And so then on the flip side of that, do you think that artists should do more to represent Black legitimate companies? Because my thing is always this: I'm always going to try to go with a Black owned company if it's presently there and if the quality is good, right? Especially if the quality and business is good. Do you think artists and entertainers should do more to raise up and highlight Black owned businesses that are legitimately and offer good products? You know what I'm saying? Because there is a difference. I can't just support you just because, especially if the product's not good, customer service is not good. That's not going to do us any good. But do you think artists and entertainers should do more to collaborate with Black-owned companies to raise them up to a higher status?
I can't speak on what other artists should do. You know what I'm saying?
What about yourself?
I mean, I already do it, but I help all kind of companies, not just Black. I help a lot of minorities. You know, Black, Hispanic. Like it's not. I'm not just focused on one race. I'm focused on bringing everybody up that want to be brought up. So I like to just say I focus on helping the underdogs, and that categorizes
Nice.
everybody who's not one of those famous clothing lines. Like a lot of the stuff that I do wear is independent clothing line people shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I rather wear
Yeah,
that
that
shit.
713 jacket hard as hell.
Thank you, brother. Yeah, we selling those on thetunnelvision.com. And I'm about to literally get ready to go do a music review down the street. So in a few minutes, I got to give away a jacket in a little bit. But
Yeah, bro, that jacket hard, bro.
Thank you. So, yeah, what size? What size you wear?
Medium.
Okay, bet that.
Facts. So let me
ask.
Damn, bro. Yeah. Did you come up with the design yourself? Because I think you also designed something for a school too at one point in time, bro.
Right.
It was something that you was doing. Yeah.
Worthing. Yeah, my high school was Worthing. I designed the jerseys for them.
That's what it was.
I got my next album comes out November 16th. It's called Worthing Wesley, which is the day DJ Screw passed away. So that's like literally why I'm about to go do a music review, and then I gotta do a interview about DJ Screw. But yeah, I designed the jersey. We got the Art Over Drugs movement. Teach kids how to act, paint, play music.
Because you was in the paint thing. I saw you used to. I know it was a few years back. You had started doing more painting, and you was in it. I thought that was real dope too.
Yeah, I'm about to get back to it. I've been doing a lot of shoes, and I collab with this company, Soul Supply. We putting out shoes with that jacket you like. So it's shoes, shorts, sweatshirts, hoodies, all that kind of shit. It's gonna be. We about to bring the quality back, man. So, like I say, I'm with it.
That's a fact, man. All right, man. So we about to hit this last one. This the red zone, bro. So right here, you getting 50%, or you about to bust this 75 and be on the passing side of things, man. So, all right. So here is the last question, last and final question. What seating option is available in left-hand drive markets for the Cullinan, but not in right-hand drive markets? Is it the massage seats, A, B, sanctuary seats, or C, boot seats? So I'll read these again. A, massage seats. B, sanctuary seats. C, boot seats. Thinking about this one, you're like, damn, this
I'm gonna say boot. I'm gonna say boot.
Boom! It is actually sanctuary seats.
Yeah, I just took a guess.
Are you familiar with that option in the Cullinan?
Well, I know that like you can have the seats that's all the way, where 3 people can sit on that motherfucker, and they got the shit in the back where you can tailgate.
Those are the boot seats. Correct. Those are the boot seats. Yeah, so the sanctuary
I feel like it was sanctuary because it was more of it. Because it was more, but get it. Sanctuary, I guess, is more comfortable. So I should have went. I was thinking the boots was the other ones, but that's the ones I was really trying to pick.
Yeah.
But
So the
yeah, that's cool.
sanctuary seat is actually an option where you know how like I got a Tahoe, so anytime I got to warm my daughter in the truck, I lift the tailgate up, all the heat go out the damn back. What the
Hmm.
Cullinan did is they put a window between the back seat and the cargo area so that when people lift up the tailgate, the heat stays in the car and you don't get hit by the cold. But it's only available in left-hand drive markets.
That's crazy.
So man, before we get out of it, that's 50% at least. You got two of them. You knocked off the first two, came
Yeah.
downhill. You really almost got that third one. You just second guessed
Yeah, I
yourself on
just
that
thought it
third
was
one.
like put that or just fuck with a motherfucker, but it's cool.
You was right.
I fuck with 50 anyway, man. You know, I fuck with G Unit. You know, I'm on some G Unit albums and mixtapes, so I'll take the
That's a
50, man.
fact. You
G
made that work. You made that work. So
Unit.
we're gonna end on a positive note, man. So why don't you give people a little bit of flip motivation that might touch, help, motivate, inspire anybody, regardless of where they are, before we get ready to get up out of here.
Hey, man, just treat everybody with respect. You know what I'm saying? My grandma told me even a dog deserves respect, and don't be afraid to be you. You know, do more listening than talking. Um, God gave us two ears, you know what I'm saying? One mouth. And
Thanks.
you know, keep on going. You know, sometimes you gotta do it your way. Everybody advice might not be the right way. So, you know, do what you gotta do, apply yourself, plan, execute, and keep living your goals, man, and have tunnel vision, man. And last but not least, protect your energy.
Facts. And that is from Flipperachi, Flip Gapes, Lil Flip, all of that, doing great things. And you all stay motivated. And this is Trapstar Carz. And Flip knew a little bit about his car. Next time, we're going to see if he's going to get that 100% because it might be a different car next time. You never know what he's going to be
Straight
in the next
up.
couple of years.
Hell
So y'all
yeah.
stay tuned, like, comment, hit 5-star on the podcast, and we'll see y'all soon. All right.
GD.